Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hike 365 Live, the world's finest St. Louis hiking show, coming to you on May the 3rd, 2020. We are Matt and Kay, and we're going to talk to you about hiking and a fitness challenge and all kinds of fun things that are going on right now.
Guess what?
You're watching Happy Trails Hiking.
That.
What's up? Oh, that.
No.
What?
You said it was May 3rd. I've totally lost track of the days, right? But tomorrow is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with you. I love that day.
It is Star Wars tomorrow.
It's Star Wars Day tomorrow. So excited.
You didn't know it was May the 3rd today.
Sorry.
You put the date up in the notes.
I did. It did not but in my brain I didn't hear it as May the 3rd. I heard it 5/3/2020.
Yeah, that's different.
And so, when you said May the 3rd, I was like, oh, very excited.
Well, it is such a fun thing.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
But we're not actually here to talk about Star Wars. But we can. I mean,
We watched a Death Valley movie today, documentary.
Yes, as a matter of fact, that does pertain to Star Wars.
That would put us, see? National, never mind. Yes. Anyway, so you did your thing. I'm supposed to do mine. Hi, everybody. Please note, this show is brought to you by our Amazon affiliate links, and I appreciate you all clicking on those. You can find those at happytrailshiking.com/store. It has been a wonderful month, and I appreciate all of you clicking on those links when you are buying things from Amazon, and it really does help out the channel. Okay, so, I guess you need to say your next thing, because then I can say hi to everybody in the chat.
Fine. So if you're new to the show, or if you're not new to the show, you know the drill. But for those who are new, we always like for folks to check in and say hello. Tell us what your beverage of choice is this evening, if you happen to have something. Perhaps it's a glass of water, perhaps it's a cup of coffee, perhaps it's a soda, maybe it's an adult beverage of some description. Whatever you got, check in and let us know. So this evening, I'm having ice water with the addition of like some flavor stuff in a squeeze thing. Kool-Aid, actually. So it's like Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid without sugar.
Right. Yeah, it's fake Kool-Aid. I've got fake Kool-Aid tonight.
Perfect.
And I've been drinking it.
I had lemons in the refrigerator. And of course, you don't want to waste food. And so I made lemonade out of my lemons. So with one lemon and a cup of sugar water, simple syrup, there we go, simple syrup, and ice.
In a Harry Potter mug.
In a Harry Potter cup. It's very exciting. All right. So, what are you all drinking? And I'm going to say hello to everybody in the chat. It was a fun time chatting with you all before the show started. I'm going to start doing that more often. I'm just going to come in like 15 minutes early and go, hi. Anyway, Love to Wander was here, and it said no one's here. Early be back. Okay. I'll try to show up earlier next time. Word. Hey, Chris. See? He's back soon. And then I showed up. Neither one of them were here at this time. Sorry. All right. Love to Wander and Chris Coney were here, and they were talking to me. And that was nice of them. And they did get their miles in, and Love to Wander wanted to know, what time do we have to have them posted? What time do we normally have to have them posted for all the rest of everybody else to know, Matt?
Well, I don't have a hard deadline. Actually, the hard deadline is before 7. I will, as a rule, build a spreadsheet around 6, give or take.
Yep.
If I'm ahead of schedule, it might happen at 3, but,
Most of the time, 7 p.m. CST will help. Wandering Wiley is here. Hello, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming. Within hiking distance is here, and I hope you had a great weekend, too. It's been really fun. We got some pictures from you all. Lori Bright's here. Hey, Lori. It's good to see you. And today is Paranormal Day and Lemonade Day. I must have paranormally knew that and made lemonade.
Okay.
All right. And she says she celebrated one of those. I hope it was the lemonade. Marty's Crew, Our Family Adventures is here and put out a great video today about one of the places they hiked not too long ago. And let's see. Root beer. If I miss what you have to drink, tell me. Hike with Mike is here. It's good to see you, Mike. Love to Wander has water. Or Wandering Wiley has water. Love to Wander, I don't know what you have. And Chris is laughing at your fake Kool-Aid. Boulevard Unfiltered Wheat. Outdoor Nomad is here. It's good to see you. Chris has Weird Berry Tea. You should
Weird berry tea. Okay.
I mean, you should promote that.
I wonder if that's anything like wild berry tea.
I don't know. Weird berry tea.
Raspberry tea.
And dang it, I don't have a drink. Food Forest Permaculture is here. I made lemonade today, Howie. You should be proud of me. It's in the cup. Anyway. I need to get my cloud to work. Okay. Subliminal influence of Lemonade Paranormal Day. And Love to Wonder has root beer.
Very loud root beer.
What? He's yelling. All right.
With emphasis.
On the syllable.
Right.
And Lori has iced tea. Oh, gosh, it's good to see everybody here today. We've had a good weekend. I guess, can we tell them about our weekend now? Because I don't have any pictures.
Sure. Why not? What did we do?
On Thursday, I started my brain into weekend because Matt is home now, so he smoked a pork shoulder. And then
It was hard to get it in the rolling paper, though.
All right, so anyway, then on Friday, I don't know. What did we do on Friday? I don't know.
Went to work again.
Went to work again. Matt had a pulled pork sandwich for lunch.
Yeah, I mean, and it takes a while to get through a 9-pound pork shoulder.
Yeah, we froze a bunch of it. And then yesterday we went for a walk in our neighborhood. So that'll be part of our miles this week. And we went for a drive.
Yes.
And saw all of the packed parking lots of people.
Yes, we saw lots of very full parking lots and decided we did not want to hike with those folks. I'm sure they're wonderful people, but that's harder to social distance. So we didn't hike with them.
We're not social hikers, to be honest.
Right.
But that's okay. And Howie says, puff, puff, pass the pork. Well done. Well done. And glad to see lemon juice being used for something for health, not just dish soap. Yeah. Madge, I soaked in it. Sorry. Commercial from the 80s. Anyway, we are Captain Random tonight, I think.
It's all right.
Better than Captain Obvious.
Well, that'll happen before it's over.
True. Okay, so it's great to have all of you with us. I didn't get to promote this lovely live stream because I was busy promoting our video that came out. So I've challenged myself to put out a video every day in May. And now I've told you that I've challenged myself to do it. So now I have to do it.
So it doesn't turn into Mayday.
Mayday was the first.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Anyway, so, but on our channel, we've had 3 videos in all 3 days, and they've all had me in them. Matt was gonna do some.
There's a lot of time left in May.
Maybe you'll see him in a couple. But anyway, today I put up one from Grant Core's National Historic Site from our trip in 2018, and it's a good one to go to. And Love to Wonder said they watched it, and yes, I got your comment already, so thank you so much.
If you haven't seen it, the series is called A Park Short.
Park Travel
They're all like 2 to 3 minutes long. Just a quick overview of a park.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and we're gonna try to cover state parks and as well as national parks. We might even get a local park. I gotta do 31 of them, so yeah, we're gonna have fun and add the history and kind of the activities and things to do, and go from there. All right, that covers all of my random stuff that I did not put on the list for you to say.
Okay.
You can get on.
Well, let's go ahead and talk about the next subject.
Okay.
So the mileage submission tool is a super simple little form that you all fill out, and it works really well. But I do have a request. Whenever you put in the data in the field that says how far did you go, or I don't remember exactly how it's worded, but it's the one where you're supposed to enter the distance, please just put the number. So if you went 2.3 miles, just please put 2.3. It makes my life a little easier because I have to clean that up. The other thing to note is your team name. If you can always use exactly the same team name, that will also be helpful too.
Yeah. So like, we know that Marty's crew has had Christina repping for Marty's crew, or Tony and Tori, blah, 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 blah. Just put Marty's crew. It'll help us out a lot. It keeps
Yeah.
it keeps the spreadsheet easier.
It's not that bad. I just copy and paste and hand edit things, but
Well, and
oh, no need to apologize.
no, don't
Just,
apologize.
It's not a big deal. Like if there were 10,000 of you, then it would matter. But with the
30
small
or
group that
less.
we have, it's pretty easy to fix. Just saves me a step. That's it.
Shank Golfer is here. Hello. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming. And I feel like that's kind of how I play golf too. Shank.
Well, I have a rule in golf, and this is the 3 strikes rule. So if I miss the ball 3 times, I pick up and drop where my friends are. That's how I play golf.
It's only courteous. It's only courteous. Otherwise, it'll take us forever. All right. So tonight, we want to find out a little bit more about you. I loved last week's show where you all told us stuff, and it is the best way, if you're new to our channel, for us to get to learn about you, because I can't go to your channel in the middle of our live stream and learn about you. But it's the quickest way for me to get to learn about you during this, and then when you leave a comment afterwards, which other people are forgetting to do, hint, hint, wink, wink, when you leave a comment afterwards, I can go back to your channel then and visit you all. So, but are you ready for your first question? And then we'll do our miles. Tell me you're ready. We'll go on. Do you think they're ready, Matt?
I'm sure they're ready.
I'm positive
Let
that
her
they're
rip.
ready. All right. So, what has been the most memorable place to hike to? Your most memorable place to hike to, and why? You got a lot of characters to type. Just start typing that. So, Matt, what is your most memorable place to hike to?
Most memorable.
To hike to.
What has been your most? So the most memorable is the destination.
Right. The place to hike to.
Oh wow.
To hike to. Like, we got
So-
to this place. Not like the most memorable
Yeah.
hike.
Yeah, the
Because-
location itself. I don't know. I've got a tie.
Uh-oh. Well, share one, and then
So-
we'll start talking to the...
One, you've been with me on one of them, and you haven't been on the other one.
Ooh, okay.
So I'll go ahead and share the one that you'll recognize the name. And for me, the most memorable was being on top of the Tooth of Time at Philmont Scout Ranch.
Gotcha.
And I was a freshman in high school, so that was a long time ago. But that was probably one of the most memorable. And I think that experience, along with that whole trip in general, really cemented my love of hiking.
Okay. Wow. All right. So why not in Wyoming, or why not in Wyoming, is here, and it says Table Rock Mountain. Now I'm going to have to look that one up. But I didn't get the why. I'm a teacher. You have to tell me why. And Food Forest Permaculture says Myra Falls on Vancouver Island. Okay. Zion Angels Landing. Okay. They're not telling me why. The Narrows in Zion's National Park. Morganton, North Carolina. Okay, so Table Rock Mountain in Morganton, North Carolina.
So where is the Table Rock? What state is it?
Morganton, North
Oh,
Carolina.
right. So, see, there we got our Captain Obvious moment.
We did. That's excellent. Outdoor Nomad says, "Wow, that's a tough question." I know it. It's a hard one. And so my answer to this is Cable Mountain in
Yes,
Zion
in
National
Zion.
Park.
Okay.
Zion's had a lot of answers, but Cable Mountain was. It's a really cool place, and it's not some place that everybody goes. So the East Rim Trail starts at the east side of Zion National Park. We hiked in, and you get to the first break that you get to, fork, you can go right and head down into Zion Canyon or Zion Valley, or you can go left, and you can go out to Cable Mountain, and there's another one. I can't remember the name of it right now because we didn't hike there. But when you get to Cable Mountain, number one, we were the only 2 people there. Number 2, you can look down on Angel's Landing.
It's actually higher than Angel's Landing, yeah.
Higher than Angel's Landing. And there are the remnants of those cables that they used to. So they used to bring in equipment and building materials and all sorts of things from the East Rim. They'd bring it in by horses, and then they'd lower it into the canyon with this cable system. It was 1,000 feet to the ground, and you can tell that I really remember it. So, anyway, and I'm going over answers. I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's do it.
It really cemented my love of hiking, says Marty's crew about the Narrows. Chris Aconi says my most memorable moment is the summit of Mount Fuji. Oh my goodness, yeah, that would be. It was so high up and there was nothing around. We saw a sunrise. Oh, the coolest part though was hiking over the rim and looking into the crater. Oh wow, that's
pretty
an
awesome.
awesome experience. Did it on my own on a whim. It was Angel's Landing. Oh no, that was the one in North Carolina. Got lost on purpose and learned hands-on skills. Okay. Myra Falls has friendly bears and wolves. Well, I will stay away from both, but
Friendly ones.
yeah, friendly ones. They wave at you. Hike with Mike says a secret spring in the middle of a swamp that will always be a secret, and that's why it's special. I love that. Cheers to that.
All right.
Let's see. Sounds like Love to Wonder is going back to Zion in June. Very cool. Very cool. Have a safe trip. That'll be awesome. All right. So that was our one for what was your most memorable. Let's go over some miles now. Okay.
All right.
Yes?
Yeah, let's do the
Okay.
miles. We got a spreadsheet
All right.
somewhere.
I do have a spreadsheet. You talk for a second. I'll bring up the spreadsheet.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Here it
Okay.
is. I got it. I got
wasn't
it
quite
fast.
prepared to ad-lib,
I'm
but you got
sorry.
it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right. So there we are. And we have a new hiker this week with us. Alan Scamell is our newest addition to our team. So welcome, Alan.
All right. So the sheet's fairly self-explanatory, but I know we got a couple new folks. Your team name appears in the first column. Now this challenge has been going all year long, but I only show the current week. So we're currently in week 17.
Mm-hmm.
So moving across the next column reads the grand total, and that is what your team has done to date for the calendar year. So for example, if you go down about a third of the way, you'll see us, Happy Trails Hiking. In the past week, we have done 5.2 miles, and our grand total for the year is 111.14 miles.
Yay!
The target is the same for everyone, and that equates to the number of days that have passed in the year, because really we're going for 1 mile per day. And then you'll see the percentage, which is just the math, what you have done against the target.
Okay. And then I actually kind of did a line on a map this week. But our total for this week as a group is 127.7. And our total for the year as a group is 2,111.42. And I just say that the 111 is just, I think that's all it is. Anyway.
Oh, and also wanted to mention that whenever we started this challenge, the idea was to get miles walking in some sort of public land, a state park, national park, city park, whatever. But due to the virus right now, sometimes it is difficult for us to hike safely in public lands. So we have updated the rules to reflect what we're dealing with now. So basically, if you can hike, great, count those miles. If you cannot hike or you can't hike enough, go ahead and count your exercise in other forms. So 20 minutes of exercise equates to 1 mile. And just go ahead and, if you do 3 20-minute workouts in a week, that's a mile. Just go ahead and write down 1 in that mileage.
Shank Golfer is asking, he says he's apologizing, or she, I'm sorry, is apologizing, and don't do that. It's no need to. It says it's first stream. How do you enter? So hopefully, well, I'll get that link in just a second. But basically, we have a form that you fill out, and I'll pull up that link and put it in the chat in just a second. So we've been doing a line on our map, and since we're not doing like hikes in parks and public lands right now, I'm not putting those on the map, but we will again. But we make our line from Miami, and we're headed up to Anchorage, Alaska. But I thought it was neat to get into Montana and head over here towards Coeur d'Alene, which is where within hiking distance is, and I thought it would be fun. But anyway, 2,111, we're into Montana.
Nicely done.
I like Montana, especially since the park I did was like right here or so in Montana. So for today's video. All right. So, question 2 for today, and I will look up that. We haven't answered a question 1 first that I need to go over. Lori says, I remember most of my hike 2s. Matheson and Starved Rock State Park were the first I did on my own. There you go. I remember getting to the waterfall in the canyon in Matheson. I had to hike through water. That's awesome. And those first hikes that you take by yourself, if you don't have a hiking partner all the time, you just got to go sometimes. And those parks are busy enough that you can, So awesome, Lori. That's cool. And we had to hike through water to sunflower fields. But, all right, so I need to pull up a picture on Google Drive or a thing on Google Drive while you guys answer. Besides food and water, what is the one thing you have to have in your backpack? And my answer is Trekker. So, there's that. Let me look up my Google form
All right,
thing.
so it looks like Marty's crew's already got it.
Did he get it?
Right?
Oh, thank you. Yes.
All right, so Shank Golfer, use the link that Marty's crew just posted, and just next Sunday, just click that link and fill it out, and that'll get it. Yeah, whenever.
Whenever you hike, you can just hike and then add your stuff in, and we will get it in a spreadsheet. It'll come straight to us. So, yeah. And Hike with Mike says he loves solo camping and hiking, and he does that a lot. So, and yes, thank you, Marty's crew, for sticking that in there. And everybody's saying good job to everybody. And wandering the desert is fun. We want to wander in the desert some too. That'd be fun. All right. So, besides food and water, what is one thing you want to have with you in your backpack, Matt?
Compass and map.
And Loved Wander saying camera gear. Hike with Mike. Bear spray. Okay. Why not in Wyoming? That. Okay. Just some information I wish to share. Thank you. Chris Aconi says, I have to have my Garmin GPS to log my trek. We like those too. And Lori says, a camera of some sort. And Outdoor Nomad says, a knife. Okay. Matt just got a new pocket knife.
Yes.
Do you like it? We got it over the summer, I think.
Yeah, so they had a little special at REI, and I at one point in time I carried a pocket knife all the time. I'm going off the rails here for a second.
Okay.
But then when I got a cell phone, I found that I couldn't fit everything in my pockets that I wanted to carry, so I had to sacrifice the pocket knife. And going through airports with a pocket knife is not a good idea either. But then somehow or other I misplaced the pocket knife, and we were in REI, had a pocket knife and a Leatherman, or the multi-tool, kind of like on sale and a deal. I was like, okay, great, we'll get that.
And Shank Golfer says sunscreen. Good idea. I'll click on my tongue now. Wandering Wiley says a memory card. Yes.
To go with the camera.
To go with my camera.
We've done that. Oh wait,
what do I do now? Crap. Yeah. Many things, but definitely my compass. High five. You got a high five from Matt on that one. Knife of what kind?
It was actually a Gerber.
Yours was a Gerber.
Yeah,
yes,
but
I don't know
what kind of outdoor.
Steve's got a knife. He'll probably tell you. So what is yours that you have to have? Or did I miss that and you answered?
Map and compass.
Oh, map and compass. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. All right. So
yours
now
is
that,
Trucker.
and mine's Trucker. Or I have to keep Matt with me, so I have a map and compass, so I can keep just Trucker. All right, we do have some pictures this week, and I do want to show them to you. So let me get rid of the banner. If you are interested in being a show sponsor, we'll be happy to share your channel on our community tab. We've had some great show sponsors in the last couple of weeks. But we have 2 people who've turned in pictures this week. And Chris Aconi got to hike at St. Mary's River State Park. And It's very pretty river and state parkish. And there's moss.
Okay.
He has a picture for Moss Mondays tomorrow. And he's got his mask on. And I happen to know that that is a Gert Zitzelman Outdoors or Hemlock Mountain Outdoors mask. So you're looking fancy in your mask. Did you meet any people on this trail that you needed to wear your mask for? Or were you just being a mask model? Just asking. Very nice park. I like it.
And did we get some from him, from Kurt?
They're on their way.
Okay, we have we have some ordered.
Yep, they'll be here in the mail this week, I believe. So, that's funny. Triumph Screen Printing runs or is one of the Moss Monday crew and happened to pop into the show. Hey, DSP, it's good to see you. Thanks for that. Yes, I have Matte and Compass.
Ah, yes.
Very well
Nicely
done.
done.
Very well done. And Outdoor Nomad has a Mora knife. Awesome. And so yeah, those were beautiful pictures, Chris. So thanks for sharing those. And then within hiking distance, who's eating dinner? You're gonna have to help me with the name here. I'm gonna try. They got to hike at Quemlin Park. Quemlin Park. And it's not one of those things that anyway. So they're South Channel Dam Overlook.
Okay.
All right. And they have a video. Wow. It's a lot of water. And that's Evan and Little Man. Cool.
So it looks like a lot. Is that wide open?
Yeah.
I know. It looks like it was kind of wide open.
No, there's a lot of water going through there. Yeah. Ooh, pretty flowers. Pretty flowers, I'm seeing answers. Oh, more pretty flowers. We don't get those around here. They're different anyway. Very nice. Very pretty. Oh, very zen place to hike. It's got a zen on.
Some neat hiking shoes.
Yeah? I skipped his shoes, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
yeah,
That's-
like Keens.
Maybe.
Yeah, cool. Oh, good picture. Oh, beautiful area. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, geese. Little baby geese.
Fuzzy geese.
Fuzzy geese. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I would have sat and watched those for highly too long. Very cool. Thank you, both Chris and Within Hiking Distance, for sharing your photos with us this week. Those are awesome. All right, so I got.
Damn, that was a lot of water.
Yes. Let's see. Hemlock Mountain Outdoors made that one, and TSP's gotten one from coming from Kurt. Hike with Mike says a lot of bands are selling masks, and maybe we should sell mask merch. See, Hemlock Mountain Outdoors just making them special for you. And Chris, since I asked him if there were people, said there were a few people on the way back in the afternoon. Some masked, some not. Who was that masked man? Dun, dun, dun.
I'm gonna wear my Batman.
Your Batman mask? Like
with,
it's a whole.
Yeah,
No,
with
you're
the other
not.
one now. Then I would really not be able to breathe.
They are so fluffy. I agree. They're so fluffy. Okay. Fuzzy Wuzzy. Exactly. Watched them a long while. They were very cute. And I'm thinking mask merch is the next trend. Could be. That'd be cool.
Put trucker on our.
Oh my God. Put trucker faces. We can all be turtles.
Yeah.
No. All right. Oh man. All right. We've got a few more questions for you. So, let's see. When we get out of this self-isolation and can freely wander around again, what trail are you planning to hit first? Where do you want to go first?
I don't know.
See,
I mean, we have been able to get out. It's just our range is highly limited.
Sorry.
Teenage Mutant Hiking Turtles.
I was
that's
waiting
pretty
for him
funny.
to come up over here. So, yeah. Teenage Mutant Hiking Turtles instead of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. We'd be TMHT. Oh, that's funny. Only we're not teenagers either. We'd have to be 40-something. Never mind. So we have been able to wander pretty much. I mean, the parks basically that we wanted to go to, minus like 5 in the whole entire state, have been open.
Yeah, and for us, it's just a matter of, with so much being closed, just simply getting there might be challenging. So we've been just limiting our range.
Lori says Trekker needs a mask.
So, but thinking bigger though, I would really like to get back to someplace like Death Valley.
Yeah.
Because that really is one of our favorites.
Outdoor Nomad says Johnson shut-ins.
Yeah,
He's signed up for
and
the
hopefully
camp
we'll
out.
get to do that trip. We'll see.
We hope so.
It's we're at this point we're definitely not banking on getting any of those trips, but we're looking forward to hopefully getting it.
Horse Thief Canyon at Canopolis State Park. I hope I said that right. Hike with Mike says I want to camp more than hike, and most of the hiking trails have been open. I just plan on going backcountry camping with La Coochie State Forest. I just wanted to say it mostly. Within hiking distance says we want to go camping. I do too. We cleaned up Alf last weekend, and we really want to go. Lori says I think the Midwest meetup at Johnson Shut-ins will be my next opportunity. Joshua Tree Hike and Ride Trail. Ooh, that'd be fun. We haven't been to Joshua Tree yet, but if we get back to Death Valley, we should probably make the trip over.
Yeah, we need to make that kind of part of it. They're not that far away.
Never driven through Death Valley. You need to. Yes. We love Death Valley.
It's best in the not summertime.
Yeah. I would love to go in the fall sometime. Shank Golfer is asking when the Midwest meetup is. We got it the second weekend in June. If you want to email me at KAY, so K, my name, at happytrailshiking.com, I can get you the information for that. Let's see. Wandering Wiley says all the trails are open, just not the facilities. Where I'm at was at Tataguche State Park on Friday, hiking along the Baptism River. Nice. That's cool. All right, that's cool. All right, we've got a couple more questions. One, this is Matt's question. And basically, we don't need to know, like, I have a iPhone SE or whatever. What kind of phone do you have? iOS, Android, or other? Should be a quick answer. So, Love to Wander says you must see Amboy Crater just outside of Joshua Tree. And Chris Oconee, he says, Kurt told me he wasn't making the adjustable kind anymore. But that's that. All right, so Marty's crew has Android, iOS, Android for Lori, iOS for Steve. And TSP says Android. Chris Oconee says I use my iPhone for most of my videos. Android for Love to Wander. Okay.
All right. So the reason for that question is followed by this question, and that is, if you had some sort of an app that you could use to log your miles, would that be helpful to you? Would that make your life easier for logging the miles? Of course, it is pretty simple now with a little Google form, but would an app be better? Just kind of curious what you think.
Right. We got a lot of Android users, Matt.
Okay.
More than iPhone.
So it looks like everything is it's either iOS or Android.
Nobody said
and
Google.
I don't see a window. Well, Google is
yeah,
Android,
that's Android.
But I'm not seeing a Windows phone.
Thank you. And so yeah, if you guys could let Matt know.
Paper and pencil. That one's going to be hard for me.
Yeah.
To get, but...
Well, Mike would still email me, so I would have to put in Mike's. He sends me an email, so yep. And an app would be cool, says Marty's crew.
All right, so we
All right, we
got
got a
little,
few
got a little-
answers.
little thumbs
That's
up out of
cool.
that. All right.
All right. So, do you want to tell them
Well,
what you're
so
thinking?
I'm trying to put together a super simple app and cans and strings. Yes, there will not be cans and strings involved. I'm trying to put together a super simple app to make the data collection process a little easier for all of us.
Right.
And
Well,
it's
TSP.
not that hard, but
Okay, so this is not for just logging your miles by yourself. This is to put them in for our challenge. Like right now, they have to fill in a Google form. Like they have to either open an email or find the form from the last time or save it however they have it saved. And then they have to open it up, fill it out for every hike that they have. We're talking about an app for their hike that would go to us. So not just...
it'd be an app for this challenge.
Yeah, I'm not like... Right. Do I mean like the All Trails app? No. Not exactly.
Basically just replacing that Google form.
Right.
I mean, and of course an app can be written to, connect to your GPS and, get points every so often, but I'm not talking about that. I'm just thinking super simple.
Well, I don't want to make us sound like martyrs, but it does take a little bit of time for us to put together the spreadsheet and the show and make sure that nobody's done duplicate miles at the same time or answer questions and things like that. Like I said, I don't want to make it sound like we're martyrs. It's not hard. But anything that can make our lives easier and would make things more correct for you. Like you would then be able to possibly check your miles. Say, hey, did I enter that hike from Johnson Shut-ins this last week? Well, yeah, there it is. I did that. So,
right. And so the idea is that I would start with you can log your miles, and then we would take it from there and just see what would be helpful to folks and just sort of add on features as my time allows.
Right. So, and Matt does have a full-time job plus on top of everything I ask him to do for Happy Trails hiking. And Love to Wander's asking if we're stalking him. No. Not any more than now.
Stalking or stalking?
I'm sure he meant stalking.
Okay, I was like, what is the stalking verb?
No.
Okay.
He meant, I can't get that. I can't. StreamYard's not bringing those up. There it goes.
There it is.
So are you stalking us? STALK. Stalking. No, we're not stalking you any more than we are now. And then... Within Hiking Distance asks if the app would work on the iPad. Yes. And it would work on, I have a Samsung tablet, so it would work on that too. Outdoor Nomad said it would be most useful for us to look back and see what has been sent. I forget a lot.
Oh, okay.
So that's a good note of intel too.
That could happen too.
And Marty Screw says, look for the Hike 365 app on Google Play and App Store. Soon. No. It may be, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Matt's he's just starting the process of looking into this. It may be an app for next year's stuff instead of this year's stuff, but we'll see. If he has to spend a whole lot more time at home with me, then I'll be like, hey Matt, let's make a video. I'm working on my project.
Well, I'm just getting warmed up.
It's a good excuse. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, guys. You guys have been awesome. Is there anything else that needs to be said for the good of the order? I do want to tell you that Happy Trails Hiking is very busy these days. I have started the park travel shorts, and I'm not sure where we're going tomorrow or any of the next days, but we have put out 3 park travel shorts, one from Johnson Shut-ins, one from Valley of Fire State Park, and today's was from Grant Corps' National Historic Site in Montana, and I do appreciate you all watching those, so that would be awesome, or that is awesome. Thank you so much. I have a interview for Travel Tuesday this week with Brandy Gleason from Gleason Family Adventures, and we have Wildlife Wednesday this week, and I actually have guest footage for mine. It's really interesting. So anyway, and Marty is getting the jump on the promo app, and Love to Wander says just $49.95.
Yeah, for a limited time only.
Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. Thank you all for being our friends. I appreciate it. And yeah, If Shank Golfer would like to join in the Hike 365 challenge, we would love to have new people. You're always welcome to join. I guess that's all for the good of the order.
Yep, that's
We're
all,
done.
folks.
All right. Hey, thanks everybody for coming along with us. Stay safe, and we'll see you next Sunday. It's it'll be the middle of May by then.
After May the 4th.
It'll be after May the 4th. Have a happy Star Wars Day and Cinco de Mayo and all those other fun things that happen this week that are National Day of whatever. It's National Tourism Week. All right, never mind. Have a good one, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for coming.